Hello, everybody. Just want to take a minute or two with you and talk to you about hydrotherapy. It's a form of detoxification that I think is wonderful and simple and something you can do at home. So, for hundreds of years, it has actually been a naturopathic practice to just simply apply hot water and cold water to a patient, and voila, over time and many treatments, they heal. Here at my clinic, we do a hydrotherapy with a sine wave machine, so it kind of speeds up the process with that extra stimulus to the liver, kidneys, vital organs, etc., with that little punch of electricity. Meanwhile, you're covered in a hot towel and then for 5 minutes, and then a cold towel for 10 minutes. All the while, a wool blanket is on top of you. This process alone helps the blood flow and helps get waste in the lymph moved out, and then you pee and poop it out later or sweat it out. So that's one way that we do in the office. Another is a cold wet sheet wrap, which you could do at home. And that's to take a sheet, get it wet with cold water. You don't have to ice it or anything unless it's the middle of summer in Phoenix when the water's not cold coming out of the tap. But you have cold water, you wring out the sheet. You probably will need help with this. Yes, you will. You get wrapped in the cold, wet sheet. All the while, you're also wrapped in a wool blanket, like a burrito, with just your head sticking out and all tucked up where the blanket's covering every part of you, the wool blanket. And that does wonders for detoxing. I had a colleague, and she was complaining of just brain fog, couldn't study, couldn't think. She worked in the cadaver lab, breathing in formaldehyde a little more than the rest of us. And we did the cold wet sheet wrap on her, and I go in to check on her. I'm like, it smells like someone's painting in the next room. They didn't tell us anyone was painting. And then when we go to actually take all the wet sheet off so that she could dry off and stuff, it smelled like musty mothballs, paint mixed with a few other things. Turns out she detoxed all that, formaldehyde. And she says that worked. She had no more brain fog. Her, she worked clear. She could study. Wasn't a problem again. So simple as that can be, if you're acutely ill, it helps, or chronically ill, the regular application of this hydrotherapy with the cold wet sheet wrap, or like the hydrotherapy with a hot towel and then a cold towel. If you have questions about it, you can email me, compasshealthclinic@gmail.com. But the other thing that you can do, and this is the most simple, is in your shower. Most people have a shower, put the hot water on for 2 to 3 minutes, soak yourself in the shower, and then do cold for a minute. Soak yourself in the shower. Repeat that 5 to 7 times. You'll feel like Superman. You could lift a truck. But it also detoxifies you. It raises your immunity. It boosts endorphins for pain relief. It's just a wonderful therapy you can do at home. We can do this with hot tubs and cold baths. We can do also, if you don't want to do the whole body, foot baths with Epsom salt and heat. You can switch over to a cold bath and then hot and cold. That's another way to do it. I've even so far as kind of a hydrotherapy, but you have to have the machine, is a ionic foot bath where it draws the toxins out. We'll talk about that another time, but just that application of hot and cold is a wonderful uh, treatment to detoxify. It almost induces detoxing through the skin, but definitely through your pee and poop, which is the way it's supposed to go. So I hope you have a great day. Try one of these out. Let me know how it goes, and we'll talk to you again soon.